Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video on Fully Collectible. Today we are reviewing another iteration of Footy Stars 2022. This time it's the Jumbo Pack. So what sets these apart from the standard hobby pack is you get more packs in the box. You get more cards per pack, less packs in the box. And the inserts are a bit different as well. So you get some slightly different inserts in the hobby pack. There's a couple that are slightly shorter printed than you get in the hobbies, but you don't get any of the predictors in here, but you can still get the spectrums. So the spectrums become, I think, the most desirable product in here, with the exception of the virtuosos, and the virtuosos are just so hard to come by. So we'll get into this. So this is the last iteration of this product, without going out to a bunch of service stations and buying random packs, which, look, I will more than likely end up doing that whenever I go to put petrol in the car, because, well, I'm going to be at the servo a lot more often than I used to be, because I ain't putting 50 bucks worth of fuel in at a time. Alright, here we go. So yeah, you get 18 packs in here and 18 cards per pack. So let's get the stack out. Alright. Fingers crossed for a North Melbourne Spectrum redemption. That's what we're hoping for. Oh, come on, man. That was so much better with opening these too. Oh. And straight off the bat, we've got one of our hits. So a whole heap of base. Heaps of base. So we're going to fly through them. Ooh! North Melbourne. Taron Thomas. Fractured yellow. So this is one of the inserts that's exclusive to the Jumbos. So it's same design, just different colour to the blue fractured you get in the hobby box. Some nice obsidian vibes there. I do like the obsidian design, so it's no surprise that this really speaks to me. Very, very nice hit there. And a game breaker. So yeah, you still end up with an absolute ton of base, but you get some slightly different inserts in the Jumbos, and I've definitely had more luck with the Jumbos. All right, so this is our next. This is what I found as well with the Jumbos. All of your hits are just one pack after the other. All right, so this is what is known as the blank canvas. Zach Butters. It's not a bad one to get, so you just get their last name printed there. Very, very reminiscent of the blank slate in Court Kings. That's number 96 of 250. Which is a card I very, very much want to hit for myself out of Court Kings. And there's the sunset parallel instead of the purple parallel that you get in hobby. Yeah, so they've definitely taken some inspiration from the NBA and their popular inserts and giving us more parallels. Base, 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 lots of base. 250k milestone, Sean Higgins. I like the Geelong milestone cards in the silver one. Looks great. And 30-year Matt Rowell. Interesting year for Matt Rowell as well. Whether he's going to live up to all that hype in his first season. He's got the talent, that's obvious. And there's our second blank slate. So you get 2 of these in every Jumbo. That's a guaranteed one. Oh, McGrath. That's another good one to get. Big fan of this player. He is so destructive off the halfback. Andrew McGrath. I have him in my super coach almost every year. 146 of 250. Alright, so as I've found with last jumbo boxes that I've opened, our hits have come really quickly. But in all of those boxes, I also found that we got an extra. So here's hoping we get an extra yellow or an extra something else. Spectrum would be really nice. Will Hayward, so that's the different burst that you get. It's not rainbow coloured like the other ones, it's ice. And then Sebros. Okay. Last half of that first stack. Harry Perryman, David Swallow. Seb Ross, Milestone, James Aish, Game Breakers, Dan Butler, Chloe Malloy. Alright, last pack and then we're halfway through the box. Oh, the jumbo packs are tougher than those. Okay, so here's our midnight numbers. I think I know who that is. Yes, really good player. I really don't want to butcher his name, so I'll just say his last name, Jaff. Really, really good player. 46 of 130. See, these are the midnight numbers, and I much prefer these over the daylight numbers. The design, the picture in the background of the player is made up of 29 and the number 29 just written over and over to make up the silhouette of the player. That's really nice. Alright, last stack. Sorry. I have now got all of our guaranteed hits. So anything that comes up now is just going to be a bonus. Ryan Lester, Liam Ryan. Luke Ryan 30, Aaron Norton. Davies Uniac Burst. Oh, the base is starting to get unruly again. Jack Lukosius, Daisy Pierce. last half of the box. And that'd be my neighbours coming home again. Every time I go to film. Ooh. That colour is good news. But yeah, every time I go to film something, my neighbours suddenly decide to start cleaning or leaving to run errands. It's every time. Alright. Please North Melbourne. Please North Melbourne. Please North Melbourne. Port Adelaide. Port Adelaide Spectrum Redemption number 5. 21 of 125. So these are quite desirable. Nobody knows what they give you yet. That hasn't been announced. So more than likely it's just going to be 5 players with this nice kind of background printed on the card. That's more than likely what it's going to be. And I'm all for that. I've found, well, I've managed to get a hold of North Melbourne Spectrums 1, 2 and 3. So I'm just chasing 4 and 5 now. So if this had been North Melbourne 5, that would have been so perfect. Not to be, but that's okay. All right, 4 more packs to go. Can we get an extra yellow? Or an extra midnight numbers would be fantastic. Game Breakers, Daniel McStay, Jaeger O'Meara. Oh, instant win opportunity. Put that one to the side. And 30-year Lockie Neal. 2 more packs to go, come on. Isaac Rankin, Liam Ryan, I'll have to start recording my videos at midnight, try to block out some of the noise. Alright, last pack, can we get something nice? Jacob Hopper, Milestone, and Orazio Fantasia. Alright, so that brings us to the end of our jumbo box. And really not a bad box at all. So we've got our Spectrum, we've got our midnight numbers. Quite happy with that player. We've got our blank canvas, not our blank slate, our blank canvas of McGrath and Butters, 2 very, very popular players. And then Taron Thomas. Fractured yellow. So that's 1 for me. Not a bad box overall, but that's what you're looking to get with a jumbo. And then you get just a colossal stack of base. I don't know if that's more than a hobby. I don't know if that stack is taller than the one I made last time. But yeah, tons and tons of base cards, lots of inserts, and a few hits. So that's what you get out of your jumbo. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I will look to do a couple more of these, another hobby, another jumbo, and maybe even some random packs that I pick up on my travels around, just to see if I can get lucky with some random packs. And yeah, hopefully you'll tune in for that one. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good one.